The most powerful technique in marketing is social proof. And if you understand how to use social proof effectively in your marketing, you're going to absolutely succeed in whatever you do. Frankly, you don't even need to know how to do copywriting or how to write web pages or any of this stuff if you understand social proof correctly. In this video, I'm going to be going over 4 different forms of social proof in marketing, and I'm going to be giving you examples of different of all of them. So the different forms of social proof are: 1 is customer testimonials. Number 2 is celebrity or known influencer endorsements. The next one is affiliations with different companies or what have you, softwares, etc. And the last one is awards or recognition from different major sources. Now, I'm going to go over some examples of each of these. Now, you might be wondering, John, why is social proof so important? And how can we actually not write a web page by using social proof? No worries, I got you handled. Testimonials, when the customers are actually saying what problem they had before they used your product and how your product helped them solve that problem. It's going to be far better than you trying to say it yourself. Hearing directly from customers is always better than actually trying to learn copywriting or some magic marketing techniques to get people to want to buy your product or service. Now, let's say that I'm a realtor and I'm going around selling houses. What is better than me trying to explain to a customer, let's say Eddie for instance, hey, I should be a realtor. I would be a great person to work with to help you find a home, and move off of, that boat you live on in the marina.
I love my boat.
I know you. The girls do love your boat too. But what would be better than me trying to explain to him why I should be his realtor and sell him a home would be another person saying that. Would be a normal person saying, Eddie, working with John Crestani to sell my house was so much, to find a house, he was easy to work with, he really listened to me, and he really tried, he always showed me stuff that was below my price range, never tried to force me to spend the most money possible, and he was always available for calls and going out to show me homes.
Thanks.
Right? You're welcome, Eddie. Now the customer is better. Hearing from real people is always going to be better. There's different ways you can actually use testimonials in marketing. And what do I mean by this? What I mean by this is you can have image testimonials. You can have written, text testimonials. You can have a video testimonial of customers. You can have a Facebook message. That is a testimonial. You can have a text message. That is a testimonial. You can have a blog post, right? All of these different forms of testimony are powerful, and frankly, they can be stacked. Now, what type of business do you run? I'm actually kind of curious. What sort of business or what sort of product or service are you selling? Do you run a donut shop? Do you run a, online business selling hats? Do you run an online business selling weight loss products? Do you run a gas station? What sort of business is it that you run? Let me know, or maybe a service. Maybe you do accounting, or maybe you are a realtor, maybe you are a truck driver, you drive trucks for people, whatever it is. Let me know in the comments. I'm pretty interested, and I'll try to make all of my examples relevant. But let's say you're an accountant, for instance, including as many testimonials from as many people in as many different forms as possible is the best. There's not one version that trumps anything. And the reason for this is because some people are visual, and they want to see an image of, using the realtor as an example, they want to see an image of a family standing in front of their nice new home saying, thank you, thank you, John Crestani, realtor. Other people might not want to see some image. Other people might want to see a video because that's more believable to them. Some people don't want to watch a video. They don't want to press that play button. It's too much of a commitment. They just want to read some text. Other people are going to want to see a Discord message. Some people have seen an image, you know, with a happy family and like some text over it. It's not going to be real enough. But for a gamer, they might say, if I'm getting somebody, you know, if I see a testimonial on Discord, you know, if this realtor has their own Discord chat channel or server, that's real. That's the type of person I want. And the reality is that you don't need to pick and choose testimonials. The more you add, the better. Now, I've done this extensively in my marketing. The number one conversion, what I do, the tactic I do to increase the conversion rates on my web pages is I just add more testimonials and more forms of testimony. So the second major form of social proof is endorsements. Whereas testimonials are from somebody that's equal to you, that's at the same level. An endorsement is it's an endorsement of the product or service that you offer from somebody who's well known, from somebody who's maybe they're a local celebrity, maybe they run a business, but they're more important than the person that is just a customer in your shoes. An example of this might be an influencer such as Jake Paul recommends this realtor. Another example of this may be a endorsement from a doctor, right? If I'm selling a weight loss pill online and a doctor, I say this is doctor recommended. Dr. Walter recommends this particular weight loss pill to help folks lose weight. Dr. Oz recommends this. Oprah recommends this. Ellen DeGeneres recommends this. If I have a weight loss supplement from Brad Pitt, and Brad Pitt says, this weight loss supplement makes me jacked, I want to go with that because that's an endorsement from a known person. These are very powerful. And again, similar to testimonials, you can use multiple forms of endorsements. So the three forms of endorsements you can do are, once again, it's text, image, or video. Okay? And this correlates to the three main modalities of how the human brain works. This is where it gets a little trippy, right? Text is for people that are thinkers. Image is for people, image and video are for people that are visual. Now, I said three main forms. I meant video is also good for people who are listening to things. And you can also just do straight up audio testimonials so that people can play an audio file from maybe a happy customer, okay? Or an endorsement. Now, the trick with endorsements is to find authority figures that really work with whatever product or service you're selling. Now, what do I mean by that? If I'm selling a weight loss pill, I want to find a doctor that recommends it. If I'm selling a supplement for muscle building, I want to find an athlete to recommend it. Now, if I'm selling a cooking product or a recipe book, I want to have somebody endorse it that is actually a restaurateur, a famous chef like Giada or Wolfgang Puck. The point being is you want to have an endorsement line up with your product or service that you're selling. Now, you might be thinking, John, how do I actually use this information? Well, it's pretty easy. You want to put this information on your website, on your business card, your business brochure, anywhere that you actually talk to customers. Maybe it's an email that you send to people, okay? When you say, hey, I heard you're interested in getting a house, include your testimonials, include images, include text, include video, whatever you can. However you're talking to people, whether it's through direct message, email, videos, brochures, whatever it is, websites, this is where you putting any of these forms of social proof on your website or any marketing material is going to improve the effectiveness of your marketing material. Does that make sense? Let me know. Now, the third form of social proof is affiliations. Now, what that means is if I accept Visa or MasterCard, put those logos on your site. If you accept PayPal, then put that logo on your site. If you work with, let's say I were to work with the Direct Marketing Association of America, which is a pretty big association of good marketers, I should put that on my website. I'm on the advisory board of Affiliate Summit. That would be a good affiliation to put on my website. And similarly, for whatever other product or service that you're actually selling, putting that on your website. Maybe you've been a realtor for 20 years. Maybe you're a lawyer and you have a law degree from the University of Pennsylvania. Put that affiliation on your marketing material. This is very common for any sort of professional to do, to say, hey, I went to this university or I went to this. Your customers want to know that, especially if it helps them understand that you are more legitimate. And the last form of social proof is awards. If you've actually won awards in whatever business you're doing, that looks good. If I'm an Oscar-winning actor, it looks good. My business has won awards for education. That's pretty good. Not too many other online teachers have actually won awards for excellence in education. It shows that you take an extra level of care to what you're doing. It's one of the reasons why I show here, Eddie, come over here. I show my awards on my wall. I do this because it shows that I'm a successful person. ClickFunnels verifies that I've made over $10 million selling information products. There's a sea of other people online that are teaching online marketing and how to make money online, and they're doing so from a freaking apartment. They don't know how to make money online. They've never made money online. All they're doing is creating content on YouTube saying that they know how to make money online, but they've never actually done it. I like to try to display to people, look, I'm legitimate. I've made tens of millions of dollars doing what I'm teaching you. Therefore, you can trust my information and smash that subscribe button to get more great marketing content from me. Let me know what you'd like to learn next in the comments below. And again, use this marketing knowledge to make your marketing more effective. Make a lot of money. Make a ton of money. Become free. Create passive income streams so that you can live your life and focus on serving whatever greater good it is that you are trying to do. Whether that's spending time with your family, spending time in your community, taking that money and reinvesting it into building a space company or building a church or building a family compound, whatever that is. You deserve to do this, and it is possible to do this, but you need to implement. You need to take action and make your online business or whatever you're doing do better and make you more money. Let's go. Talk to you soon. See you in the next video. Peace. See ya.